So basically, BNC Podcast covers a lot of different areas of news. You can either have a political podcast, a social commentary podcast, a pop culture podcast. You can really do anything you want. There's no limitations on any student.
We're working on a couple really cool things right now. Our VOCES team is putting out super regular content about kind of stuff that's going on in pop culture. They just did an episode on Euphoria, the new season, and kind of Blair culture and Blair demographics. They do some really cool stuff about our Latinx and Black populations here at Blair. And then my Podcast Spotlight, and the DMV Digest podcast are collaborating this season, and we're doing a podcast all about elderly voices in our community.
My favorite part is that I have an active role in creating representation. I really like that. It's always something that I focused on with my art. So the fact that I'm able to let my voice out there so multiple groups of people can be heard, I like that.
So the process of making podcasts really starts off with planning. You have to have a good idea and kind of figure out who your interviews might be. We get our interviews first before we kind of really script anything out, and deal with all the raw audio kind of in one go, and then we'll interject like voiceovers or commentary in between.
You could either talk to me, Kaya, or anybody you know who's on the BNC podcast team, or you can just sign up for the class, Ask Mr. Mayo, and once you get in the class on your first day, you can specify you want to focus on podcasts.